Matthew 8:14. Kai elthon ha Jesus eistain oikian Petru, Aiden tain pentheran autu bebleminen kai poresusan. Translation. And after he came into the house of Peter, and yes, many of you have visited what is apparently that house in Capernaum, next to the Sea of Galilee, on the north side of the Sea of Galilee, and some of you, I've been there with you, like in our daily dose trip we took in the summer of 2023. Lots of fun. And we're translating this elthon here as a temporal participle. Of course, it's building on the second aorist of erchomai. So after he came into the house of Peter, Jesus saw, Aiden, that's just the second aorist of harao, Jesus saw his mother-in-law, that is Peter's mother-in-law. And he didn't just see her, he saw her in a particular state. He saw her having been cast down, that is laid up sick, and suffering from a fever. I want you to notice the structure here. We have a verb of perception, and we have a direct object in the accusative case, which usually has the article. And then we have participles that further describe what that object is doing. There's all kinds of different labels for this. It seems there's a lot of disagreement about how to label it, even though we understand what's happening. Sometimes these participles are called predicate participles. Sometimes this is called an object complement construction. Sometimes in the older grammars, they're called supplementary participles. Okay, so an interesting debate about what term should be used there. But we understand that basically these participles are describing the mother-in-law, the object here, as Jesus sees her. She is having been cast down. She is laid up sick. The perfect passive participle is used to often express somebody laid up sick. We saw the same thing for the centurion servant right up above. This is from balo, just a perfect passive participle, feminine accusative singular, because it describes the feminine accusative singular mother-in-law. This word here, poreso, only occurs here and in Mark 1:30 in the parallel passage. You can see the idea of fire there, suffering, being hot from a fever, pureso. And this is it's a present active participle, and it's feminine accusative singular. Again, feminine accusative singular because it's describing the mother-in-law.